No evil hamsters, all happy hamsters. There we go.
Coming up next.
Hello everyone, my name is Lily and I'm the creative director here at Bubblegum Cartoons, and today I'm going to teach you how to animate. And now anyone can do this, no matter what skill level or what kind of equipment you have. Everyone can do this. So I'm going to start with a little backstory about the basics of animation. So as a lot of you know, animation is basically a sequence of pictures that give you the illusion that it is moving. And traditionally in animation, especially hand-drawn animation, we have a light box. A light box is going to help us see the previous frame before our current one. That way our pictures will be more accurate and there is less guessing. So you just turn the light on and you can see your previous picture here, and then you can kind of make a change from there. So you're kind of just going to be like copying the head shape here, and then where the eyes are, you want to make sure you really, retain that volume. And let's say we want the tail to change. So we see this tail here, so you can kind of see like where it is here, like that, and we want it to be like this. So we just make that change, and keep in mind this volume here, we want to transfer it over there. Whoop. Boop, boop. Ta-da! And so now you can go back and forth between your cat. And he gives you the illusion he's like slightly wagging his tail like that. Pretty cute, huh? But today you will not require any kind of light box. This is, a thing that anyone can do and anyone can animate. So in today's video, I'm assuming not everyone would have these, so we are actually not going to use any of this stuff over here. Let's just get rid of all of that. Today, the only two things you will need to animate are Post-it notes. Any Post-it notes will do, and a pen. Everyone has a pen or Post-its lying around, and this is all you will need. No fancy equipment, no apps, no peg bars or light boxes. Anyone can do this. This is going to be a super quick, super easy, no stress animation. So this is basically a very simple take on a flip book animation. So this is if you are just starting out or you just want to have some fun. I used to do this when I was even just bored. This was personally my first animation that I did when I was a kid. I did a little ballerina. So let's get into it. Let's begin your very first animation. We have our sticky notes and our pen. It doesn't matter what brand, color, just a ballpoint pen will do for this. And then we have our sticky notes. They can really be any size. This is just what I had lying around. It doesn't matter what color, brand, again, anything will do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find the bound sticky side. So for me, it's right here. And this will act as our flip book, like this. So personally, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take a little clip and I am just gonna reinforce it like this, just because the sticky side can get a little exhausted. So this is totally up to you. So that way it just makes it a little more sturdy. Okay, so another thing that I'm gonna do, you don't have to, but I'm gonna think about my character before I get started. So when it comes to designing your character, you have to think about how many times you're gonna draw them. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like a million. So make them as simple as possible, but also make them, something you want to draw over and over again, like get excited about it. So I think today I'm going to do a hamster. So I want them to be like a very simple shape like this. Ears, far apart eyes. And then I think my motion is going to be super simple because we are doing our first animation today. So there's my little guy, and so I think I want him to go from this and then maybe like what I should do is cheeks out a little more, make him look more like a chipmunk. Chipmunk cheek. All right, so I'm gonna go from this to this. So when it comes to your pages, do not worry about it. I'm just gonna full steam ahead and not worry about the number of pages I have. Again, no worries, no stress. This is just gonna be super fun. Okay, so we designed our little hamster that will be very simply going from frowny to happy, and he's very basic. There's no like little like eye patches or like a bow tie, nothing. We are just doing a very simple, very fun little hamster jump or whatever you want to do, but I definitely recommend making it something cute you want to follow along with and something that you won't mind drawing like 70 times. Alrighty, so now that we have this, we're gonna start. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna animate from front to back, and I'll show you why in just a minute. So personally, I'm not gonna fill up the whole page. I'm going to just do the bottom corner. It's just what I've always done. It keeps it tidy and neat, and also if your family, office mates, parents yell at you for wasting sticky notes, they can still use it up here. Not that that's ever happened to me.
So you can see here, I'm really pressing hard into, like you don't have to like crush it, but eyes over here, eyes over here.
Ta-da! Wow! Art. So the great thing about this, you don't need a light box, is you can see here, let me show you. There's an indent of him right there. No light box required. This is gonna act as our light box. You can see because of the pressure of the pen, he kind of traveled through the paper. So even though you can flip back and forth to check your work, we don't need to do that. So we are gonna go do some straight ahead animation now. All right, so number 2, I think I'm going to maybe do another hold frame in case this frame went too fast.
So I'm really just gonna be copying what I did on the first one. Puffy cheek, eyes, eyes, and I'm still using a lot of pressure. I'm gonna check back, okay. Make it very clear where you want it to go. Again, no stress. If you guys didn't press hard enough on the first one, you can always just go back and really just like hammer it in, okay? Awesome, all right. So yeah, even his mouth changed a little bit.
That's Mobby again. We're not worrying about it. This is just for fun. Okay, so 2 hamsters. And then there he is, that little imprint right there, ever so lightly. And so, I'm gonna have him pop up. So in animation, before characters do most actions, they're gonna anticipate it. So I'm actually gonna have him squash down before he squashes up. You don't have to do this. This is just something that I am doing for funsies. So I'm gonna do squish 1. So I'm gonna keep his volume, and I'm just gonna balloon him out and make him a little shorter. Awesome, so we have our first change. Looks like his hair. Again, I'm not worrying about it. So when we flip through, nice, we're animating, you guys. Woohoo! Okay, I hope you're having fun. So let's continue on. We're gonna do another hamster.
This one's gonna be his ultimate squeeze. So he's gonna be squeezed out, and I'm gonna make sure everything kind of squeezes out with him. Again, always pressing hard. All right. Oh, so you can see this is where we started, and this is where we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4. And for this, I am going to stretch up. So with this transformation, so he's going to be going from a sad mouth to a happy mouth. So I'm already starting to turn it up a little bit. And I think I'll also put his ears in a neutral place because they were up originally and then they went down here. So then I'm gonna make them go up here. See, this is why you wanna not add too many assets to your character because you have to keep track of a lot of these things. Put his arms here because they're gonna be going out. So we're already starting that process. All right, so now I'm gonna check my work. So compared to the original, so I'm kind of gaining a little too much volume, so I'm glad we checked our work. Next, we're gonna stretch him way out. It's a good thing to keep in mind. Woo, woo. He's looking fabulous. Again, do not worry about the individual drawings. It's really all about the fun of flipping through. You can see, like, I don't care about that line. We are just chilling. We are just having fun. This is your first animation. I'm telling you, if you got hands, you can animate. All right. Here's our little boy. And then I think I'm just gonna have him in his final happy pose. So this is where we were. This is where we went. Want to flip through? Let's have an update. So you can see, like, my pages are already doing this. Don't worry about it. It's totally normal. Woo. So you can kind of see the illusion that he's kind of jumping. So let's continue on. You guys are doing amazing. You can totally do it. Do not give up. I'm gonna keep checking back here. Just kind of getting like that volume. I'm gonna just do some light sketching here. Again, still pressing hard. I'm gonna have him just kind of come up on one foot. We didn't really anticipate that, but it's okay. All right. So my hamster got much too big. We can remedy that by having him kind of just fall back into place. Even experienced animators like me make mistakes all the time. It almost looks like he's evil. No evil hamsters, all happy hamsters. There we go. All right, let's flip through. All right. So then I think I'm gonna have him tip more over this foot. I'm still kind of correcting his size. Again, the point here is to just kind of activate that critical thinking part of your brain. And it's not really so much like to make a perfect animation. Like I said, I've been animating for many years now and I'm still making mistakes. So I would not even worry about it. Little hamster. Okay, how we looking, hamster? You getting happy? Awesome. And so then we're gonna have him squish because he landed. He kind of like hopped onto that foot, so we're gonna squeeze him out. Squish. Squish. Check our work. Oh, goodness. Sometimes I can get away from you. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to focus in on his mouth, maybe. Yeah, let's focus in on his mouth. So, how's this looking? Pretty good. I think we're finally getting our volume back. Alrighty, awesome. All right, and so eyes far apart towards the cheeks. All right. This is our base hamster. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, again, draw him I am going to leave out his mouth, and I'll show you why. This is kind of like a little efficient thing that you can do. You guys are doing awesome. Don't give up. We're just chilling, no pressure, just having a good time here, drawing hamsters. All right, so you got your little teddy bear there. Now we're getting the hang of our character. We can draw him much quicker. Again, this is why I didn't give him any spots or anything, because you have to track those as well. No mouth again. And then one more, and this I think will be our final frame. You can also feel free to number your frames, like up here or just near your character if you want to. So let's check our work. All right, I think I'm actually gonna add one more. I'm gonna kind of have his cheeks pushing up against his eyes because he's so happy. Okay, check our work before the final look. Oh, we forgot eyes on this guy, which is okay because we're going back anyway. Okay. You get like a little buzz in the back of your skull when you see that. It's like, wow, I created life. So he is gonna start opening his mouth. So now I don't have to worry about sketching the whole character again and losing that muscle memory. So there he is, starting to open it. Starting to open it. And then we're really getting there. Ta-da! See, now I don't have to worry about the muscle memory of the thing that I wanted to do. Should we give him teeth? I could give him little teeth. Let's check out our work. All right. The teeth were an interesting choice. I think it's a little tricky to read. It almost looks like he has fangs. So I'm going to lightly be shading in his mouth. Again, this is just a personal choice. Don't have to do it. All right, let's see. Oh, cutie. And like I said, we're not worrying about the future here. You can keep on going to these other pages if you want. So congratulations, you just made your very first animation. Anyone can do this. You guys probably saw that it was super easy and you can embellish it however you want. It's just super fun, and these materials are super common and you can animate on the go at your desk when you're bored at work or school or anything like that. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this. If you guys have your own animations and you film it, please send it to me. Tag me at Lily Animation on Instagram. I would love to see all your beautiful creations. Did you do a weird hamster like I did? What should we name him? Carrots? Nah. I'm gonna name him Ethan. This is Ethan the hamster.
Shout out to our patrons on Patreon, Impro Comics, Nadir, Justin R. Williams, Javier Mendez, and Nico Weaver. If you guys would like to join our friends on over there, you can go to patreon.com/Bubblegum Cartoons. You guys really help me make this show, and I really appreciate your support. If you do not have the means to join our Patreon, don't even worry about it. Just share this video with your friends.
Alrighty guys, until next time, stay inspired.